We are not our egos. Part of the journey of remembrance is coming home to yourself, coming home to the truth that God is in you, source is in you, whatever you want to call it, and that you are not your ego. You are not the stories, you are not the beliefs, you are not your emotions. That is just part of the human experience. And so when we go on this journey of remembrance, we wake up to the fact like, hey, I am not my ego. I am not who they say I am. Life does not have to be the way they say it has to be. There is not only one way to be human. Oh, those beliefs that I'm carrying, they may not actually align with me. And you wake up to this realization that you are everything and yet nothing at all. That source is actually within you, or you are within source, however you want to word it. And that these egos are just mental constructs to help us to have this human experience. And the point of the remembrance journey is for us to recognize that the ego is to be managed. It is not in control. So no one can actually hurt you, right? They may speak to your ego, they may speak to the beliefs you carry. You may get activated from this idea that your identity, your sense of self, which is your ego, is being threatened. But you as a spirit, you as pure energy, you as pure consciousness cannot die. You could change form, but you cannot die. And so the ego is something that's constantly changing. It is actually always making change, always making shifts, always taking on new identities, letting identities go, and all those things. And the whole purpose of our ego is just to help us experience this human experience. It is a helper in this journey. It takes us through the human experience. It helps us be able to have a sense of self. If we did not have our ego, then we will probably be ungrounded and all over the place, because we will be enmeshed with one another, because we're all one. We're all source. And what separates us and makes us believe we have a sense of self and a separateness is these egos. Okay? They are our helpers on the journey. And so in this journey, in this remembrance, we are actually waking up to the fact that, hey, I am not my ego. My ego just gives me a sense of self. And so we stop defending it. We stop trying to fight against it. Stop trying to prove ourselves to people, because we recognize like, hey, I am the creator here. I am source. I am an aspect of source. Okay. I'm just projecting out as this human, right? As Charlie, as Karen, as Kathy, whatever it is. I'm just experiencing life through the lens of these mental constructs that I have this sense of self through. And that's it, that's all. And so, yeah. Ego is not a real thing. It's not something you have to defend. That's why, like, as you continue on this journey of remembrance and coming home to yourself and recognizing that you are one with source, that you are everything and yet nothing at all, that you are part of the whole, that you are not, everyone is a mirror of you, everyone is part of the same source energy. You stop defending yourself. You stop trying to prove yourself to people, because you know who you are, and you also know who they are, even if they've forgotten. And so you don't need to defend yourself. You just like, all right, whatever. Whatever you believe, good for you, right? Because then you recognize too that every truth has a purpose. There's no absolute truth. So all the truths is part of the whole. And so everybody gets to do what they want. Everybody gets to live how they want. And you stop trying to defend yourself and trying to defend your story and your existence, because you know who you are. You remember. And you also know who they are, even if they've forgotten. And you let them be in it. Right? I think somewhere in the Bible it says, forgive them for they know not what they do. That right there, forgive them. For they know not who they are or what they are. And that's okay. Well, let them have it.